What's the best advice you've ever received?
Yeah. To learn what you're good at and what you're not good at.
Yep.
Really is. We had a Baptist minister come to my school who was a Vietnam veteran with one leg.
Wow.
There's a start to a story, eh? And he was a Southern Baptist minister from the US of A. And somebody told him that I was joining the army. And they introduced me to him. And he said, well, son, the thing about the army is you'll find out what you're good at and what you're not good at. And that's probably the best gift that you can have. There you go.
Thank you very much. What's the biggest life lesson you've learned so far?
That's such a hard question, isn't it? Joseph Campbell, him of The Hero with a Thousand Faces, long rest his soul, he put it like this. He said, follow your bliss. And what he meant by that is often misinterpreted. And it was put to him in later life that people were thinking of it as a hedonistic principle. And he said that he should have said, follow your blisters. So in other words, follow your bliss means follow that which you find meaningful. And like the fact is you cannot deny that. You mustn't deny that, whatever it is. And it might not be fashionable at the time, or it might be, or it might make people look at you in a strange light. Okay, but that is better than the alternative from not doing it. So you must follow that which you find meaningful.
Could not agree more. Final question for you. Do you have any upcoming projects or final thoughts that you'd like to share with our listeners?
Yeah, I do actually. So this is not obviously for people to come to or join in, but it's just to kind of let you know the things that I will be working on. I'll be in Sweden in a few weeks giving a talk on esotericism.
Wow. So
within the philosophical things that I did at university, and I leaned always towards looking at the esoteric side of religious things, whether that's the Sufis, whether that's Tibetan Buddhism, whether it's what we call the Gnostic parts of Christianity. And the intention with that is to develop it into a kind of lecture series, which what I'd like to do with it is make it interesting by applying it to modern life and by applying it to modern popular culture, which I absolutely love. Like I really, really love popular culture, and those pieces of wisdom that are contained within our mythologies continue to be contained in our mythologies through popular culture, whether it's science fiction books, of which I'm an enormous fan of, particularly, your Frank Herberts, your Isaac Asimovs, your Richard Morgans, your Brian Aldiss, your Robert Heinlein, Harlan Ellison. You can keep going, all through typically science fiction movies that are being produced now to a tremendously high quality. But is to show and demonstrate how these points of wisdom are brought out in modern mythology through popular culture. That's what I'm interested in.
That's fascinating, man. I could sit and listen to you talk forever, to be honest. I remember saying that. The first time I heard you speak, I was like, just fascinated. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on my show, for sharing your stories, your wisdom. Just a massive thank you, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me on. It's been really enjoyable. Thanks very much.